Woo! We're here. I'm ready to tarot.
Oh, you know what?
What?
Okay. So, how interesting. Okay. So I guess that's like what's going to happen. Okay, so let me oh goodness. Okay, so let me see if I can do this. Let's see. Oh, okay. Okay, so it won't let me do that. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so save changes. All right. So here's where we're at right now. We only have YouTube and Twitch, which is okay. That's perfect. That's perfect.
Okay.
It disconnected us from Facebook.
Oh. That's weird.
I don't know why.
Do you want to know something funny? I don't even know what Twitch is. What is Twitch?
Twitch is Twitch TV. It's a gamer channel. And so it's like Amazon's answer to YouTube, right?
Okay.
But it's for gamers. And so there's a lot of I would say people who are into like playing games, but there's also podcasts on there. So we're up there as a podcast about metaphysics. And so like that's and so it's just another way, another channel. I've never heard of it. We have one person that tunes in, which is kind of cool. And so I just go there. So
yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Hey, person on Twitch.
Hey. Okay, cool. All right. So do you want to go rock, paper, scissors? Or are we
we'll let you go first. I went first last time.
Okay, well, here we go. We'll go first with Angie.
Oh, it's Angie.
Angie, right? Angie. Okay, Angie, I see that you have a lot of happiness around you and love. That's cool. I'm going to pull a card for you. What I'm feeling is like a lot of, ooh, wow. So you are definitely going through a deep transformation. Wow. You are gaining new insight and understanding to how lovable you are, right? This very moment, the minute that I started to play with the cards, that's that energetic shift that you're feeling. All right. You're opening yourself up to being okay. Okay, maybe I am good.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I am good. That's what that's starting to feel like, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's pull a card for you, Ange. Let's see. Okay. So here's your card for the day. Oh yeah, it's too perfect. I love when this happens. So it's definitely a spiritual lesson, right? It's the Chariot. So it's about how you view yourself and your circumstances and whether or not you can buy in, whether or not you are worthy. That's what it is. Because so you could see the castles in the background, right? Okay, and it's all yellow and see the castles. So coming from a good place, coming from a really good place to where like had everything, just couldn't maybe, didn't know, and then is all set up to go forward. The heavens above have the back, the two, people refer to them as Sphinx, I guess, but the Boaz and Joab, right, are here. And so they represent how you can not get between the pillars, but get the pillars to be in motion with you, right? Okay. And that takes a lot of healing. I always look at this as healing. It does stand for spirituality and protection. So you're well protected as you move forward. But you can see that the Chariot itself has these two wheels that appear like pillars. And that's what these are in representation of, the forward motion of the pillars from the Priestess card, right? To where you are gaining more understanding, you are gaining more openness in your language for yourself. That openness in your language is really going to benefit you. I would play a game if I were you, Angie. I would play a game that was like, wouldn't it be nice? Okay, and I would just start to play with that and follow that up. Okay, and follow that up and follow that up with like, wouldn't it be nice to have somebody drop $1 and not care? And I see the dollar and I get it. That would be so cool. It'd be nice if there was $50 blowing in the wind and somebody showed the fuck up and said, oh, this belongs to you. Right? It may
Yeah.
not even have to be money. You're just playing with the energy. Entertain the energy, and that will teach you. It will teach you how to enjoy the vibration that's overwhelming right now of love. Okay. So when it opens up and you start feeling all that love, it feels like, oh no, I can't. It's way too much. It feels like you're over gratituded or you're over appreciated or over joyous. And it's mostly because it has such a high charge in our body and it is doing such transformational work in that moment, metabolic work, right? That we can only hold the charge for so long until we introduce another charge that is not that. And then we let go of it. We're like, oh man, I wish it would have lasted. And then we're like, thank God it didn't.
Yeah.
But that's okay. That's like we get used to it, all right? And so that's the buy-in from this. Okay. Sevens are about don't give up. That's what they remind me of. Don't give up. And you could see that he's already in the grass is greener. All right. The grass is greener, already there. But because it's a male energy rather than the female of the priestess, this aspect is what are you doing to support yourself? So that's why I would play that game. Wouldn't it be nice? All right. Many blessings.
Love that.
Okay, great.
That's great advice.
Okay, great. This is Cherry Blossom.
Hi, Cherry Blossom.
All right. Sarah's going to do for you.
Hi.
Okay.
May I please have a ring? Yes, you can. Let's do this. So,
oh, hey.
Let me just shuffle.
Yeah, you have to hold on for a second.
All right, Miss Cherry Blossom. Oh my, we have the 7 of Cups.
Ooh, another 7.
Yeah, another 7. So 7 of Cups, he's standing there and he's looking at all the cups that have a bunch of different items inside of them. And there's a lot of options. So maybe you're in a place right now where you're feeling overwhelmed possibly, and there's a lot of choices and options. You also have to be aware of any kind of illusions or things that may not be for your best interest. So some things might look a certain way and really they're not. So when you have a lot coming at you, it's hard to keep your mind clear, and sometimes you get your emotions too overly invested in something, and then that causes you sometimes to make maybe not the best decision because you get overly emotionally involved. So maybe the emotions could be taking over too much, and you need to balance that out with more of your mindset too. So you've got to have both. So if you're going through something that's a little bit seeming like you have so much to choose from, or you have options and you're like, I don't know what to do and I'm not sure where to go, just take a step back, just breathe. Maybe someone needs something right now, but you go, I need an extra day. Like, it's okay to ask for something that you need to keep yourself tamed and like tell yourself, I don't need to do it right now. Maybe you need to take a step back and, just think of the whole picture, looking at the outside viewpoint in, because sometimes things might look a certain way, but really ends up being something else. So we have to logic is important too, right? Balancing that. So with this, he's just telling you, if you're going through something that seems a little overwhelming, it's okay to slow down. Slow down.
I love it.
I hope that helps.
Yes. And I have Mary Jonna. I love that. I love this. I love this name. Okay, so let's see. Have you pulled in again? No, just right here. Yes, of course you can. Here we are. We will pull a card for you. Pull a card. As I step into your vibration, breathe. Just take a breath in. Let go.
Me?
No.
Oh.
The individual that I'm reading for. The individual that I'm reading for. Mary Jane. Marajana. Marajana. Okay.
It's a pretty name.
Mm-hmm. Just take a breath, and you feel into your body. I want you to feel into your body. Okay. When I stepped into your vibration, I noticed that you had more than one energetic signature there that you were experiencing. What I would like to do is to invite that secondary experience that's influencing you in a strange way. Okay. Okay. That doesn't feel very aligned. It feels like you may be experiencing powerlessness. Mm-hmm. All right. And lack. And these two energies, all right, are one additional piece of energy in your experience. And what we can do is this. It's very simple. When you notice that something doesn't belong to you, right? That an energetic experience doesn't belong to you, right? Then you have to stop and be still. You have to be still. You have to recognize it. You have to pull your energy into your body so that you feel it. So it's your experience again, just your experience. So you keep pulling your energy in till you feel all the way down on your toes. It connects to the earth. There you go. And then fill your body up, your legs, your hip. Yep, your hip. There you go. You're good. Keep going. Arms. Yep. Head. Perfect. Okay, great. Imagine yourself stepping out of that experience. All you're doing is you're, again, pulling your energy back to your experience, what you perceive as your experience. I want you to keep doing that, okay? All right. Next, what we're going to do is I just want you to open a door in front of you. It looks like a yellow door or gold door, right? Anyway, just open the door in front of you. Make it go away from you, like it's moving forward, like futuristic. It isn't a time-based or a space-based sort of aspect, okay? It's more of a consciousness, psyche understanding, all right? You're creating a construct to alleviate the extra energy in your current experience. We are collective in nature and energetic, okay? So merely open the door like this and invite it to go out. And then you'll begin to feel, see how it starts to let go of the pressure in your solar plexus? Okay. All right. There you go. And then the door automatically closes once it's gone through. Okay. All right, great. Now let's pull a card for you.
Clear.
Right.
This house is clear.
I would rather read for you from a better space, okay? I don't want to read from you like where you feel like you're not enough. Because you are awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With that name good. Like that, girl. Hey.
There's a lot of okay, here we go. All right. Okay. See, as I step into your vibration now, it's like all these sunshine, rainbows, and like My Little Pony sort of energy. So it's very happy, giddy energy. Yeah. It reminds me of childlike playfulness, things like that, like ylang ylang, the oil ylang ylang.
Ah, yes, yes.
Yeah, it takes everybody back in a different way. So when I smell it, sometimes it reminds me of those necklaces, the candy necklaces that we would wear.
Oh, yes.
Right. And so it just reminds me of that time because there was so much sugar going around. Anyway, so all right, here we are.
How did we survive? I don't know.
Well, you know what? I'm here and I'm not going to question it. I'm going to do something.
I know, right?
I'm going to do something with it, but I'm not going to question it. Yes, I used to, but no. I'm good. Ooh, okay. All right. Oh, ooh, girl, I don't even know if you're a girl, but like this is how I talk to people, okay?
I do too.
Right? Here's what I'm feeling, right? Here's what I'm feeling for you. I'm feeling that you're really mastering your energetic awareness. All right? And as you master your energetic awareness, you are going into what you would describe as a metamorphosis, and it is an expansion. You're not transforming from the larva aspect, from the cocoon aspect. It's like on the fly aspect. Like you're just moving. Okay, you're just moving. I'm laughing at the words that were chosen.
They're the right words because they came out.
It brought all kinds of, yeah, it just brought all kinds of it brought all kinds of understanding in. Okay.
Yeah.
So the archetypal energy that you're going to want to work with is winter, hibernal energy. So that means the internal lesson would be that of like the hermit. Okay, to where you're going in, you're becoming introspective, you're connecting to your inner child, you're allowing this individual to come out and play with you in a safe, constructive way. You teach them who you are now, you listen to who you were then, and you allow yourself to become. And that's where you're at right now. And so the archetypal presence that you're working with is Uranus. Okay, I feel Uranus very heavy in your vibration. If you're an earth sign, especially if you are a Taurus, all right, it's probably heavily affecting you. If you're an air sign, right, but everybody's feeling Aquarius right now for sure, and that is Uranus's constellation. All right. This particular understanding is beautiful because I see duality in it. There's two birds that are over on the right hand side. That represents for me, especially in their placement, relation, relativity, duality, and they're flying upward is what it feels like. It feels like they are expanding, going into like a higher consciousness. The clouds that are there are a little bit gray because we're holding on to a few little constructs that are keeping us safe. That's what kind of let me know that you're doing some inner child work. The beautiful thing is that you have a very sharp sword that is tapped into all that is. So you're pulling in right logic, good good use of storytelling to yourself. All right. The blue that's on the robes of this individual, all right, this represents you. All right, that's what I'm feeling. This represents you. It's the King of Swords. All right. And this archetypal energy is very much like Uranus. All right. You're very motivated to move forward. It's coming to you that your purpose is tied to a childhood connection of a desire. I would like for you to investigate that further. You can see how he rises above the trees. So he isn't above or he's not, there's no impunity there. It's that he can oversee to support and motivate, right? And this is like the activation is the red garment, right? So that means that there's movement in this. The butterflies that are at the top right there, transformation for sure. I love how they are metal for me is winter, so that's what brought that in because it is this I would call it, let me see what I call it. I would call it not exactly situational. This is like a paradigm shift for you to where you are going to change some behaviors and patterns that will support you in the future of who it is that you wish to be. But you're doing a great job. So giving yourself a lot of I'm good, I'm doing great, everything's working out. That would be really good. A good mantra for you would be everything is always working out for me. You play with it. You just keep saying it over and over and over again. You say everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me.
Even when it doesn't seem like it, it's still working out for you.
Yeah. Well, you just keep saying it and you repeat it in different context and connotation. And what happens is the cells of your body begin to respond. They let go of any cortisol that's stored there for actionable stuff. It just releases so much that you're holding on to, right? And it lets you reset who you are. So when you use a mantra can be of benefit. It can be of so many benefits. It is a frequency because it's repeating. So it's gonna create a wave and then a wave and then a wave, and then your body's going to respond. And depending on the inflection of the tone and how you use it, Om Mani Padme Hum, right? Om Mani Padme Hum. That's another one, right? But this is everything is always working out for me, and that would probably be a really good aspect. Okay.
I've been saying it wrong. I've been saying it wrong. I've been saying Om Mani Padme Om.
Well, but that's right because it is Om.
Oh, is it? Oh,
it is. Yes. And it just depends. It depends on how you feel it. And so it works. It works. Okay. All right. Let's go and see the next person. You ready?
Okay.
Thank you very much. We have back to the top. Aisha. Okay.
Aisha.
And then she's here.
All right. Let's find out some intentions for you. Okay, so I'm going to step into your field. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of work has been done. You've been working on a lot of different things, and it seems as though you're benefiting a lot from it, and you're starting to see a lot of results, and you're noticing that you have so much potential, and it's the potential that you have is starting to show itself, and you're seeing it transition, or what's the right word? What's the right word? Not transition. You're seeing it coming into fruition. There you go. And you have so much open for you, and the endless possibilities. We have the world. So here, there's a lot of just you're feeling like very grounded. You're feeling like things are starting to come together, piecing together. Keep doing more inner work, as we all shall. So just don't stop doing it. And I know that there are a few figures on here. They have the figures on, we have like a lion, we have a bull. So these ones are very strong animals. So you have a lot of strength and a lot of awareness. We have an eagle. So just bringing those into your field, and you're going to start noticing that things are going to continue coming in, and you're going to be feeling really great as you keep doing it. Just keep doing what you're doing. Do you have anything to add to that, Lucinda?
I do have a sense about this being completion and her doing that work that, like you're talking about, to give her that sense, because it's her intentions that are actually going to set this up the way that she would like it. So if you're too wounded to allow somebody to have an experience with you that's open and vulnerable and burden sharing, right? Like emotional burden sharing, to where like you're not each other's processing unit, but you can talk with each other and you know how to support one another like that, then you're going to build a beautiful relationship, because you're very communicative. If the individual isn't very communicative, it's going to be very difficult for you, and you'll start setting intentions for that individual. If you're doing that, then you're being external with your experience. Set your intentions, figure out what it is that you want, so that way you can come to the completion in the spiritual lesson that you're in right now. Then you can let go of somebody else's intentions and trust your own instincts. How does your heart feel? How do you feel when you're around this individual? Does it feel like too much? What's it really triggering inside of you? What's it reflecting back to you? What have you experienced before that's exactly similar to it? Because you're coming to the completion of this spiritual lesson, this dynamic of you possibly not being enough. And you are. And that's what she's talking about, I think, anyway.
Thank you.
That's what the channel said. Okay, it's 4:00. Okay, so next Tuesday I'll be here at 3:30. All right. Okay, cool. Yay! All right, good. All right, we'll see you guys. Thank you.